Hello, fellow Rosarians. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to unbox from Rose Petals Nursery. They sell 1 gallon own roots from Florida, and I'm just real excited to have another vendor to be able to share with you. Will you talk to the same person when you call or email? Yes. I talked to Sydney. She owns the company with Art, her husband. I haven't spoken with Art, but Sydney is very friendly. And in fact, after I placed my order in the fall, I realized a few months later that I was ordering a duplicate, that I already had it. And I was able to reach out and easily change my order. Is this a small business? Yes. What is their guarantee? The guarantee is, I think it's about 10 days. So you need to let them know within that time period if you have any issues, send them a picture, and they'll be happy to help you with that. Looking at their website, they have a lot of roses available, lots of different varieties. Look at this list. I mean, there's species roses and albas and ramblers and just so many fun things to look at. And what I really like about their website is on each one of the links, if you click it, there is a Help Me Find link. So once you're looking at the rose, you can click on the link for Help Me Find, and it'll whisk you off to Help Me Find so that you can see additional pictures and sizing information. So let's get into this unboxing. What do we look for when we unbox a potted rose? It's similar to what we look for with a bare root. In this case, we're not going to be able to see the bare roots, but we can take and look at a few things to assess the health of the rose from what we can see. We want to make sure that we get the size that we thought that we were being sold. In this case, it's a 1 gallon. We want them to stay moist through shipment. Bare roots are shipped enclosed, that bag around the canes. In this case, a potted rose is not going to be shipped in a bag because that humidity would cause black spot for the leaves. And I know that when we did some unboxings last summer, even having the heat of the summer causing humidity through shipment, you're going to see black spots sometimes. And in the event that you see that, don't get worried. Here is a link here on how to defoliate a rose. It's simple. Pull off those leaves. In 2 weeks' time, you will have a flush of fresh, beautiful leaves. So what are we also looking for? We are looking to make sure that if there are leaves, that they are bright green and beautiful. We're looking to make sure that there are no pests. And we want to make sure that that potting material is moist. So in this case, we have a bag around the soil. I can tell it's nice and heavy, which tells me that there is a lot of moisture in here. They watered it really well before they shipped it to me. Let's go ahead and take off this bag. Okay, so it looks like I did end up with 1 damaged cane in shipment. I hope I mentioned to you that these are own root, which is another benefit. If you're looking for an own root vendor, let's take this. They've got some nice wet paper towels on top of the soil to help keep it moist through shipment. So looking at this, I have a nice, beautiful cane here. I also have a second cane coming out of the soil. So we are going to just cut this one off here. And like normal, I will seal it with my bonide prune and seal and give it a nice quick snip. If we look at the leaves, I'm just checking real quick, they look really, really nice. And in fact, I can see that there's a tiny bud that is getting ready to start on this one. And this one is Paul Neyron, and I'll tell you about that one in a second. Let's see who else we have in here. Oh, look at this pretty little baby. This is Mrs. B.R.Cant, and I tried to add her initially, I think 2 years ago, and she didn't make it for whatever reason, so I want to try again. If you talk to anybody down in the Florida area, and I know when I got to see Don from A Reverence for Roses, he took me to meet some of the folks from his local rose society, and I just did a quick poll and I asked them, what is your favorite rose? If you could only choose 1 rose in the world, which one it would be? And more often than not, they said Mrs. B.R.Cant. So this is going to be a rather large rose, so you need to give her room. If you look at the website, I think they say that she can be above 8 feet in size, but we'll look at those dimensions in a second. This is a beautiful 1-gallon rose. There is just one leaf here with black spot. We're going to go ahead and take that off. So no harm, no foul. Everything else here looks really good. And I have a bloom. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. Even though I had to buy it to ship here, it's my first bloom of the season, so I'm really excited to see this. Oh, this is great. So, as I mentioned, I got 2 roses. Let's talk about Paul Neyron really quickly. Very large, pink, full flowers, fragrant, and it blooms throughout the season. It was introduced in 1869, and it was named for a medical student who died in 1872 after having borne the fatigues of the 1870 war. And then when you click on helpmefind.com, it says that the average diameter for this rose bloom is 6 inches, people. 6 inches. It's going to be magnificent. So very large, very double, borne mostly solitary in small clusters, and a globular bloom form. It says it's almost thornless. So that's interesting. I get questions sometimes from folks that they're looking for a thornless rose. Maybe you want to consider this one. They say that the height can be 4 to 7 feet and the width 3 to 4 feet. So let's talk about Mrs. B.R.Cant. Flowers of blended raspberries and cream with the outer petals almost red in warmer weather. It's very fragrant and blooms throughout the season. It can be 5 to 8 foot in height, and it was introduced in 1901. And when you click on helpmefind.com, it says height 6 to 9 foot with width, you guys listen to this width, 4 to 12 feet. This is a big girl. You're going to want to give her some room. Okay, so let's talk about the pricing. Each of the roses on their site are very reasonably priced at $20 a piece. There's 10% off if you're military, and they put the code right there on the site, and it's honor code. You know, if you're military, use this code. See, the shipping for 5 roses, all of our vendors were saying if I buy 5 roses from this vendor, what will it cost me? And that just allows us to do a rack and stack for the whole season. So $52 is what the FedEx shipping is going to be for 5 roses. So 100 plus 52 for shipping is $152. Let's scroll over now to the rack and stack. This is our rack and stack for our potted roses. I'm keeping that separate from the bare root. We've got Petals from the Past at $142, Rose Petals Nursery $152, and then Rogue Valley as our most expensive potted rose vendor. So I hope this video was helpful. Make sure you check back with me. I'm going to be doing a 3-month check-in on these roses so we can see how they're doing. So thanks so much. I'll see you in the next one.